Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be showing you my desk setup. So everything I've got in my everyday makeup drawer, all the products I've been using recently, and kind of how I have everything organised. So I hope you enjoy. This is my current setup of all of my everyday makeup and bits and pieces. I really wanted to make a video showing this because I got this desk a few months ago now and I've got most of it sorted. So this is obviously just the main top of the desk. There's quite a lot on it, but all of it is stuff I use almost every single day. And then there's also a big drawer on the right, and I wanted to show you inside that drawer. There's also a small drawer on the left and a cupboard. That's not perfectly organised yet, so I'm going to just focus on like the main desk and then the drawer on the right. At the moment on the right there is my microphone there, just to record my voice. So that's not normally there, only when I'm making videos. But everything else is pretty much set up as I would have it every single day. Over on the left side you can see some of my everyday makeup stuff. These are like bigger bits and pieces which don't fit in the drawer. Behind that there's some Birchbox drawers. This is probably the one part of the video I haven't like tidied up for this video, so I can show you exactly what's in those drawers, what's been in there. I haven't like messed around with anything or changed anything. You can also see my brushes. I've got two little pots. Probably a few too many for every day. I don't use all of them and they definitely need a good clean. But those are the brushes which I have out. Then over on this side, right in the middle there, I've got like perfumes. I've got a pillow spray, a hand sanitizer and my makeup sponge. Obviously my big mirror, that's from IKEA. And then there's a little lamp on the side. I definitely want to get a new one, but that's just what I have for now. And that's actually more for sleeping. Like I keep that on. It's just next to the bed, so it means I can turn it off when I want to go to sleep, don't have to get up. I've also got a little phone holder, just to prop up my phone so when I'm getting ready sometimes I watch videos or Netflix or something, and then obviously my microphone. I wanted to give you a decent look of everything I have on here, so I'm going to go through a few of the products just in this little container. I think this is from B&M. It was really inexpensive and it works really well. Like I love the compartment sizes. It just means you can kind of get maximum use out of the space. So over here I've got the Rimmel Fix and Protect Pro Makeup Primer. I really like this. It's just a really moisturising primer. It's one of my favourites. I've repurchased it a ton of times and I kind of like always go back to it. Then I've got the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is in the shade 105. So in these two sections here, the first thing I have is the Dr. Botanicals Moroccan Rose Superfood Facial Oil. I actually really like that. I think I got that in a glossy box. I like to use it at the end of my nighttime skincare routine. Next to that I have a cream bronzer, again from a glossy box. This is from Larizzi Cosmetics. Still haven't really formed an opinion on that, definitely to try out a bit more. And then behind here I have one of my favourite cream highlighters, maybe actually my favourite. This is from MUA. It's their Highlight Shimmer Stick. Such a pretty gold shimmery cream. And it's just, there's so much product, I feel like I'll have that forever. And then next to that I have the Urban Decay Self-Adjusting Complexion Primer, which I like as well. So the next section is the biggest section. I have this Avon Magic's Face Primer. I'm actually not a huge fan of this, so I think I'm going to take this out of here and put that away in my drawers, or maybe even get rid of it. I have the Planet Spa, again from Avon, Perfectly Purifying Face Mask. So that's just like a clay mask. And then from the Body Shop I have two of their face mists. So I've got the Mint Mattifying Face Mist and the Cocoa Calming one, which just smells like coconut. I really like both of these actually. I also have another primer. This is the This Works In Transit Camera Close-Up Primer and a hair oil. I've got three lip products here. So we've got the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour. This is in the shade Be My Baby. I really like the formula of that. Then I've got a L'Oreal Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in Candyman. It's just a pretty pink. And then I have a collection lipstick in Rosewood. So a few more foundations. I've got the Rimmel Match Perfection there, which is my go-to daily foundation. Like I just love it. I've got the Maybelline Superstay Foundation. I do like it, but I don't think it's the perfect shade for me. But it was the best one I could find. I've got my EX1 Invisiwear Foundation and then my IT Cosmetics CC Cream. I'm going to move this out of the way just so you can see these a bit better. So these are my Birchbox drawers. These, like I mentioned before, they haven't been organised. So I'm going to start from the bottom and we can see what weird things I have in here. Got some, this is such a mess. Oh, I've got a lip liner. This is one of my favourites. It's the Essence lip liner in Satin Mauve. I have like 5 of these around, so I haven't used that one. Revitalash, and then honestly just some bits and pieces. I need to go through that. In this one, I have some lip products. I haven't been through this in ages. I love these. Okay, I've got some lip products, some eye products, bits and pieces. So NYX liquid liner, one of my favourites. I've got a Kiko lipstick, a MAC lipstick in syrup. What else do I have? Urban Decay liner. So just bits and pieces. A NYX lip liner in Can. I need to go through that drawer. And then the next drawer is mostly concealers and face bits and pieces. So I've got a Makeup Revolution concealer, NYX HD concealer, one of my all-time favourites, some collection concealers, a bronzer, cream bronzer, Benefit tint, just bits and pieces in there. And then in the top I've got a pencil sharpener and some nail scissors, so nothing too exciting. Just move this back. Also got some heat protectant. Over here I've just got some brushes, so these are like eye brushes, there's one face brush in there, and then a bunch of face brushes, mostly Sigma and Real Techniques, a couple of BH Cosmetics, bits and pieces. I think this is a Spectrum brush. So they probably need a good clean. They definitely don't look so great. So just moving over a little bit, I've got some of my perfumes here. I definitely don't have the most extensive collection, and there's a couple of these that probably have a few spritzes in them that I need to get rid of. First of all, there's this. This is the Avon Pillow Mist, so not even a perfume. I really love that, it's really nice. It's much cheaper than the This Works one, but personally I find it's just as great. I've got an Avon perfume. This is Eve Alluring. One of my faves, this is the Juicy Couture. I think it's just called I Am Juicy Couture, but that's the bottle. They're very striking. This is from Birchbox, Pure and Fabulous Water Lily perfume. I actually really like it. Dolce, from Dolce & Gabbana, and then Sea Passion, which is like the passion fruit one. Then I've got a hand sanitizer and my Real Techniques sponge. I kind of feel like this is where the good stuff is, because this is the stuff that I use every day. So just starting here, this is kind of skin and body care. So I've got some Avon moisturiser. I love this one. It's not one that they have. It came in like a free gift, but it's my favourite. It's just the Avon Shea Butter Body Butter. But they have similar things if you like the sound of it. Then I've got some more Avon. These are the Hydration Day Cream and Night Cream. That's just what I'm using at the moment. They're a good cheap option. They're really inexpensive, and if you like something quite hydrating like I do, then they're a good option. There are other things I prefer, but price wise you just can't go wrong. And then these are like staples in my skincare routine. I've got the NYX Rib de Mille Lip Balm, Clinique All About Eyes Rich Eye Cream. Need to get a fresh one of that because that's almost finished. And then the Sugar Plum Fairy Lush Lip Scrub. It's amazing, I love it. Honestly, can't live without it. There's a few bits and pieces. There's like some cotton buds, some lash glue, eyebrow razors, tweezers, that kind of thing. I've got another mask here. It's the Sand and Sky Purifying Pink Clay Mask. I've used that a couple of times. It's pretty good. And then I've got a hydrating mask as well. In the next section I've got some face products. So I've got Benefit Dallas. I got that out today because it's definitely winter now. I just feel like this is such a perfect like autumn winter blush shade. I'm just going to put them up here so I've got space. This is like my go-to everyday blush. It's MAC Tenderling, and it's just like a perfect peachy pink. Isn't too bold, isn't too subtle, it's just that in between. This is something new I'm trying out. It's the MUA Strobe and Glow Highlight Kit. I really like the powder. There's like a cream moussey thing underneath, which I'm not as big a fan of, but I really enjoy this powder. It's really pretty. I have a slightly broken Rimmel Stay Matte powder, so that one definitely doesn't leave this drawer. I should probably just get a new one since they're so cheap. And then I have, this is a new favourite, it's the Effect Transparent Loose Rice Powder with Matte Effect. So that's just a loose powder. It's really, really nice. And then I have this from a Too Faced Christmas collection, but I just use the Chocolate Soleil bronzer in there as well. Next up, I've got some eye and face products. So just to mention a few things, I've got the NARS eyeshadow base, Stila Stay All Day liquid liner, Maybelline Lush Sensational waterproof mascara, MAC Pro Longwear concealer, this is a Body Shop eyeliner, some Maybelline concealers, and another Essence lip liner that I mentioned before. Also, current mascara is Benefit Bad Gal Bang. I find that the Bad Gal mascaras, considering they're not waterproof, they actually hold a decent curl, so I like those. So that's just a few things in there. This one's a bit of a mix of stuff, but we've got like brush cleaner, nail file, nail scissors, nail clippers I should say, some of my favourite nail polish. This is Maybelline Latte. I find it's like the perfect nude. Seche Vite nail polish remover, another nail file, just to mention a few things. This is as far as the drawer comes out, which is fine for me, but it's not as easy to show you what's in here. But back here I've got some skincare, so the Garnier Micellar Water, Clarins Instant Eye Makeup Remover. I finally wanted to try this because I've heard so many great things, and I'm not a huge fan. I think it's okay, but nothing really that special. Then I've got the Avon Clear Skin Blackhead Clearing Toner. That's really, really good. It's like pretty intense, but I really feel like it clarifies your skin. Just some wipes, and then the Lanolin Golden Dry Skin Salve, which is just a really intense, like all-purpose kind of formula. I'll move these out so I can show you what's in the back. So kind of a few random things. This is a Sleek palette that I got recently, so I've just been trying to try that out, that's why that's in there. Then another highlighter, this is MAC Lightscapade, and then a Kiko powder. That's like a powder foundation, so I like using that if I'm not feeling like liquid foundation. Gives me a decent coverage. And then back here is a bunch of things I want to try out. So this is where I put stuff if I want to use it. So I've got like Professional Pearl Primer. This is Benefit. Is it called Gallerina? No, California. So that's like their new, one of their newer blushes, I think. I've got some palettes, some lipsticks, a primer, brows, eyeshadow, blush, just a few things I want to try out, so I'll try and keep them there just to remind me to use them. But yeah, that's my everyday drawer. I definitely want to grab some stuff from my Birchbox drawers and put it in here, because there's some stuff in there which I haven't used for a while, and it's just reminded me I should get back into them because they're some of my favourites, like tried and tested, but I just forgotten about them. But yeah, that's pretty much my main makeup drawer at the moment. Definitely switches up every now and again, but this is what I've got going on right now.